it, and I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm going to fucking keep doing it until someone listens. Because this is ridiculous, and I shouldn't be having to go through all of this. And they'll tell me I'm mad, and you're just dreaming it up, you should let it go. How the fuck can you just walk away and let it go? I'll just walk out there willy-nilly, shall I? And just let them have me like that. Nah, man, I told you, I'm going all the fucking way. And also to secret services and MI5 and everyone else that's watching, just understand this, right? I'm not trying to bring down the royal family, okay? Nothing to do with me, mate. I'm not getting involved, all right? I was literally supposed to be the cameraman, right? That's all I was supposed to be. I said to Bill, want to help you? I'll do a bit of filming, a bit of editing, obviously get involved with a few interviews and give him a bit of promotion towards what he was doing, because I thought he was actually doing a good thing. But obviously I know different now because of his actions against me and what Andrew's admitting and what I've seen with my own fucking eyes. So I'm telling this from my point of view, which I've got every fucking right to do. And I will tell you everything in its full from my view through these videos and through me communicating to you like this on YouTube. And eventually this will come to a point where someone is going to have to say something. In the meanwhile, I just have to keep myself keep myself fucking right in my head, and make sure that I stay on top of stuff at home and everything, which I try to do, and just keep myself focused on what I'm doing now, because this has gone way past phone hacking and minor little trivial shit. This is serious, man, and this is like, I doubt everyone, because no one is helping me. They want to stand in the crowd, point the finger, and just be like, oh yeah, you're mad. But I tell you now, and I feel it strongly, one day, mark my words, one day you are going to see that I was right and I did my fucking best to show you all. Right, just know that. I will be made right. You can't have evidence like that. And these people destroying themselves with their own words. You how can you beat that? You can't say you didn't say it, or you weren't doing this and you weren't doing that. You was. So let's now have these people in front of us and have them answer honestly to what the fuck is going on. If you're MI5 agent, so what? Then tell the truth. Come out and go, look, we're damage control. We can't have these people coming in from the outside accusing this person and that person and that. But listen, man, like, we're all supposed to be like, people get offended if you say something wrong. So where are our rights? Where's the kids' rights? But come on, man, come on. It's all back to front and wrong. I shouldn't be having to go through this and put this stuff together for you to make you fucking understand. I know you, the general public, most of you are good people, normal thinking good people. There's a lot of trolls on there which I don't pay any attention to. But most people, I believe, are decent, genuine, think the right way, normal people that just want to get on with life. You know what I mean? And wouldn't it be nice if we could just have, either a government or a system around us that's, on level with that, instead of lying to us all the time. If there's paedophiles in government, right, or in the royal family or whatever, right, then let's just have it out in the open and deal with it. We can deal with it, but we're not going to be able to, because all you're doing by not coming out with the truth is you're feeding this online frenzy. Especially mine, trying to prove what I'm saying against everyone. Everyone's out there rubbishing me. And I keep coming back with the evidence and fucking ruining everyone, and that's true. So it's so depressing, because it just makes no sense. It makes no sense. Just have it out in the open, clear it up, and we can deal with it and be a fucking better society. I don't understand what is so undoable about that. I really don't. You know, I really don't. I don't get it. But these people will wear suits and stand there and give you these fucking speeches that probably someone else has wrote for them, and stand there, hold it together for 5 minutes in front of that camera, like Theresa May would have to come out and do, or any of them. You know what I mean? It's we see through it now. We see past it. You know, we're more advanced than that now. We can't just keep pretending that we can't see things all the time, or people ain't doing this and doing that. I see you. I see it. I see it all. And if I can see it, other people can see it. It stands to reason. It's, I don't fucking know. You know, it just makes you lose faith in anything. You just think, what would ever be the point in voting? You know, what's the fucking point in anything? In going to work, or fucking having a fucking wash, or doing anything? What's the point if there's no justice anywhere? If we're living in a fucking tyranny where it's do as you're fucking told or I'll take things away from you, then come out and say that. I'd have more fucking respect for you. And cover it up with fucking, you know, pretentious fucking, oh, we're over domestic, like you care, like, you know, you care about the public and the breach of a peace. You're just putting on face, mate, and getting the amount of nickings that you lot have to get per month. And if them nickings ain't there, you got to create them nickings, and you fucking know you have. Like if you turn up over a domestic, someone normally has to get arrested, don't they? Someone does. We can't have you wasting fucking police time. Well, whoever's been ringing the police and telling them that I tried to commit suicide, you need arresting. And I'm going to be asking the police about that as well, because they must know the source of the call. You know what I mean? They know everything. They know everything. Numbers that you called from, and they know everything. So I'd like to know from the police, please, who's been making these calls and making these allegations that I'm trying to commit suicide, because I can assure you that I fucking ain't. I can assure you of that. Why would I have my own cut printed if I was just going to go and kill myself? Does that make any sense to you? Doesn't really. You know, and a coaster to go with it. Imagine that. Available now from personalisedforyou.com.org.co.uk. I think that's it. I do get it wrong sometimes, Ben. I'm sorry about that. But these are blinding. I really like these. I think we've got to start making these available. If he hasn't already, I don't know if he hasn't already. So, yeah. So anyway, I thought I'd update you anyway on what was happening with that. And just to cover me back in that as well, you know what I mean? Because I've told you, I've made it public. You know, if I was to go the other way and say something else, they'd be round here in the shop, mate, with that fucking red dot night all over again at the front. I've got me police pyjamas on, look. Yeah, this is what they give me in the cell. Maybe it's a sign. I'd start getting used to those type of clothes if I was you. Anyway, I'm off. I've got some editing to do. So take care, and I'll see you all very soon. See you later.
People are not asking the right questions. They're not asking the right questions because they kind of think they already know the answers.
After she tried to ruin the people's voice. But now I'm starting to see that as, hang on a minute, was that scenario even real? Or was that another one of these, I don't like him, he don't like me, we don't talk, we don't get on? Because I've seen a lot of that in this truth movement. When people actually really do know each other, you know, in reality, and like each other. I'll start that again for you. That was when really it was like, enough of this shit, man. This has gone too far now. That was a very, very desperate move. That showed me that they were very desperate. Because had I fallen for that,
It come down to the chat to me and everything previously before you lot came down, because Bill had sent him down.
Because it kept coming up. And Ghislaine Maxwell kept coming up. And look at her there, look, look, look. And Ghislaine Maxwell kept coming up. And look at her there, look, 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 her in the background. These lot knew that this thing was coming. Some of this might come out later on. You heard it there, right? You heard it. What's he talking about then? If it's not that, what's he talking about? What's going to come out later on when it's all over? Yeah, when Andrew's situation's all over, or they'd like it to be over 5 years ago, but it ain't. Now we move into this next part. I mean, what is going on here? And you know what are the police doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You waste your time with me, coming round arresting me, helping the narrative along of Brian Harvey's mad and he doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, if I'm mad, how comes I've got all these conversations with all these people that all needed to talk to me at some point or another? And a lot of them came to me. Sonia Poulton, for example, wanted to talk to me. I spoke to her, but then she worked at the Express at the same time as we done the Andrew Ash interview. You know, so she can pretend all she wants that she doesn't know Robert Kellaway or doesn't really know what's going on in the background. You know, she fell out with, or David Icke fell out with her rather, after she tried to ruin the people's voice. But now I'm starting to see that as, hang on a minute, was that scenario even real? Or was that another one of these, I don't like him, he don't like me, we don't talk, we don't get on? Because I've seen a lot of that in this truth movement. When people actually really do know each other, you know, in reality, and like each other. I believe an example of that would be John Harris, who I used to, he comes up on this, Andrew. Bill Maloney is talking about Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein 5 years prior to this, to show him some pictures of people to say yes to. With regards, Andrew was told to name names. Andrew was being taken care of by Bill Maloney, Andrew Ash, Chris Fay, Bill Maloney, and John Wedger. John Wedger has spoken to David Icke. Sean Atwood has spoken to David Icke. Sean Atwood has spoken to John Wedger. I've spoken to David Icke. I asked for his help and he put me on to Richie Allen. Richie Allen then, after talking to me and agreeing with what I'm saying, then decides to have Ian Puddick on the show. So I want to know what's going on now. I mean, I think I know. But all of these people are getting interviewed and coming across like they're doing the right thing, and I'm the one doing the right thing, as far as I'm concerned. Because I'm showing you what really happened and what really goes on. And what these people have procured, and the setup for me to discredit me, discredit Andrew. Bill Maloney is talking about Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein 5 years prior to this exploding now. Robert Maxwell is mentioned. Ghislaine Maxwell is mentioned. She is part of a conversation that we've had with Bill, which I haven't got to yet. These people kept coming up. And that photograph of Prince Andrew with his arm around that girl in Ghislaine, allegedly in Ghislaine Maxwell's apartment where Sean Atwood went filming, I am seriously starting to doubt, when I think about it, the credibility of that picture because it kept coming up.